All right, so today it's a Sunday, and we're going to the Front Row Car Show here in Pasadena. And the goal today is to just find some raw cards for grade. So let's see what we can get. So honestly, I didn't film much of anything past the front doorway entrance of the show. However, I did focus myself and I refocused on getting Jordans and Kobe's. Jordans and Kobe's. I was trying to PC a few Shohei Otanis, but I marked some in the show, but then when I went back, they were gone. So let me show you in somewhat of an order. I bought a total of, let me see here, about 30 cards. All Jordans, all Kobe's, no rookies per se, especially on the Kobe side, obviously not the Jordan side, but first, second, third, fourth, 10 years in, but Kobe's sold really well, all with the idea of grading these cards. Now I have looked through all of them and they are very gradable. I think a few of them might get 6 or 7s, and then I think the majority of them, I think at least a good third will get 10s and another third will get 9s, and so that'll suffice. There's a little bit of a buffer there based on the total number of cards that I purchased. So 30 cards. I spent a total of, well, let me go through it. Let me actually just break it down for you as I go through. So here's the first 3 cards that I purchased. This Finest card, this 1995 Topps Finest card, I think this might get an 8 or a 9. I'm not so sure about a 10. It is well centered. However, this Topps Finest, I feel like it might have a little bit of some snow caps here on the top. Not quite sure. I could be making that up in my mind, but I think it'll get an 8 or a 9, and I will be sending this off for grading. I paid $90 for this card. Okay, the next one up is the 1999 Upper Deck Black Diamond. And this card is number 11, and I paid basically, actually both these cards, let me give you the other one, pull this one in here, is the Ionics, Upper Deck Ionics, 1999, same year. He had them marked at 20 each, so 40. I offered 30 for the pair, and he took that deal. So I paid right about what comps were on these cards. They look pretty good. I think these have a chance at a 10, but definitely a 9 on each of these. And the 27 Kobe's and Jordans. I bought, I think it's 16 Kobe's and 11 Jordans for the total number of 27. So this first one is a 1999 Collector's Edge. So the thing with this one is, I believe it's called a Rookie Rage. I didn't know it, but it's kind of like a patch card, and it has a little bit of I don't know if it's game used basketball or not, but nonetheless, it is a basketball inside of this piece here. So we'll see how this one does. This one might be the worst of them all. Could get a 5 or 6. Why am I sending it? Because, in some cases, I want to do my due diligence and save the hobby from, I feel like it has a little bit of peeling here on the back. I've tried to press it back, but basically I want to encase it if it grades a 5 or a 6, and then I can mark it as a sale as that instead of keeping it raw, and then it just kind of stays preserved, I guess, and it can't be, I guess, torn apart anymore, and just kind of preserve this card as much as I can. I mean, it's non-licensed, but nonetheless, it's a cool looking card, so we'll grade that one. I don't have high hopes, let's just say. Okay, the next one up is a 2007 50th anniversary card, kind of a retro back to the 57, 58 season, or card series that Topps made. So cool looking card, very well centered. I think that has a chance at a 10. All right, and I got 2 of basically the same card here of these Upper Deck Standing O's. Really nice cards. I don't know, it had a $5 bill on there, but like I said, I bought these in a bundle. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I paid $270 for these 27 cards, so essentially $10 card. I put them in 3 different stacks, or 4 different stacks: a $5 stack, a $10 stack, I think $15 stack, which was my biggest stack, and then I think there was a card for 20 and a card for 40 that I had comped out, but I may even messed up that comp. But anyways, I thought 270 was fair for these 27 cards, and I think they'll grade well, at least most of them will. The next one up is a 2017 Panini Contenders winning ticket, number 7. Nothing super special, but again, it just looked it looked gradable. Let's just call it that. This next one up here is a 1997 Upper Deck, just regular old card, number 58. Very nice. There's a 2000 SP Authentic, number 39, followed by another SP Authentic. I think this has a sample on the back. So you want to tell me more about these samples? I mean, I'm not sure if these are short printed or does it take away value, add value. I mean, I've seen these things in the past, but nonetheless, I've never really graded one, so I'll give it a shot. Next one up is an 0405 Fleer. I just like the look on it. Had a different color face on it, so little red kind of hollow border there. Really nice looking card. Love that. Always those reverse layups that Kobe used to shoot. Impressive. Looks like this came from a Whatnot stream or something. It's got the 190 on here, but this is the I believe a Topps Finest number, what is it, number 125. It's called tip-off card. Again, well centered. I feel like it's got sharp corners. I think this can do well. All these range in about if they PSA or Gem Mint 10, they're about in the $70 to $90 range. So, you know, it's worth the grade and giving it a shot. And then a couple of these are worth $200, $300, $400 in a higher grade, especially the Jordans that I have here. Okay, next one up is, what is this? Card number 88, and this is a Topps Finest from 03-04. Here's a Panini Threads from 2010-2011. Really like this card, this Bowman's Best from 98-99. What's that, a third year Kobe? Pretty looking card. It's not a refractor of any sort, but it's a nice card. It's a good looking card. Fleer Force. This one, Special Forces, I mean, behind the plastic, it doesn't do it justice. This card looks really nice out of the penny sleeve. Beautiful card. This should 10. There's no reason this card shouldn't 10. But when I say that, it comes back a 7 or 8. It really looks good. I put it under the microscope. It looks good. Here's a Topps Finest number 175 with the label on. The protective sleeve is on here. So we'll get this sleeved up in a sleeve for PSA, and we'll send it off and we'll see how it does. This is a 9 or a 10. And here we have a Fleer Mystique 99-2000. Card number 61. It's a really nice card. All right, here come the 11 Jordans from the Washington Wizards year, the couple years that he played for the Wizards, 01-02, Topps champions and contenders. And again, the vendor, I sat at his space for almost a good hour, kind of just looking through these first of all, seeing which ones I would take, then kind of shuffling them, putting them in and comping them and putting them in different stacks. So I was there a while. He had quite a few, so I rejected probably another 30-40 cards that just weren't necessarily gradable in my estimation, but nonetheless, this one is Upper Deck Hardcourt from 98-99. And then this is a Fleer Tradition, card number 142. Again, nothing super special, but all Jordans seem to sell. I've always loved these flare cards. This is a really nice looking card from 95-96, card number 235. It's pretty elegant, nice looking card. Nice looking card. I hope that can 10. I'd love to see that one in a holder on a 10. This one also looks really nice in person. This is an Upper Deck Black Diamond. I thought when I flipped it over on the back, I'm like, man, is this miscut? But I looked up some PSA 10s and they all look pretty similar. So I hope that's not the case. There is some foil that could be, this one, I think there's a little bit, I don't want to call it damage, but it's pretty typical of foil. And I feel this one might get like a 6 or a 7, but I'm willing to roll the dice on that one and give it a shot. Here's another Hardcourt, 98-99. 0203 from the Wizards, Topps. 1994 Fun Pack when he went off and played some baseball. Cool looking little cartoon on the back, but I thought it was a nice looking card. Looks pretty centered, sharp corner, so I give it a shot. It's Jordan, right? Here's one called the Jordan Rules. Love this. I love a card that says the Jordan Rules. It's pretty funny. But I like the copper type look here. Very nice. This 0304 SPX also will look very nice in a PSA slab. And last but not least, an 0203 Upper Deck Sweet Shot of Michael Jordan. So that's pretty much going to do it. That is my haul from the Front Row Card Show in Pasadena. Spent a few hours there. I had a lot of fun. And my focus was really narrowed to getting those Kobe's, getting those Jordans, and perhaps looking at some Shoheis. But I did focus on at this dealer's table, and I was there quite a while. And really nice guy, so shout out to him, and thank you for giving me the time and giving me the opportunity to look through your Kobe's and your Jordans. All right, until the next one, peace.